JonnyBuildz. We are here at the Pittsburgh Home and Garden Show setup, and we're going to kind of just go around a little bit just to show you what's being worked on here. One of our members is actually sick. We're supposed to have the big UCS Falcon here, but we're doing the different sizes of the Falcon here, different play and things. So let me know if you can hear me. Hope everyone's doing well. So this is the microfighter version, and then this one is kind of an interesting version of the Falcon. It's from a playset, or not a playset, but from some, not microfighters, but they're micro models, I guess. They did these probably about 15-ish years ago. And what you did was you bought this, and you bought another one, and another one, and another one. So there were 4 models in each series. And in each one, you built your little model, and then they also had an extra little part of a 5th model, which was pretty cool. So if you got the whole series, you got the whole, you got 5 models instead of just 4. This is the new one that just came out here in March. And this is the original Falcon, like the original one that they came out with. All right. So we got here, this is a AP1000 nuclear power plant. This is done by Nancy, one of our lug members. Ooh. And yeah, it's pretty cool. You can see in there, I don't think this lights up. It'd be really cool if it did, but you can see all the piping in there and everything like that. This is our castle table. I think we're going to have a couple more castles, but right now this is what we got. So this is an original. This is one I finished. This is the King's Castle, old school, and that needs to go down. This is old school, original 1984 castle. You can tell by the coloring, it's off. And I don't have a lot of the minifigures for it, but it turned out pretty well. This is actually a rebrickable castle. So what rebrickable does is they take existing sets, whether it's one set, multiple sets, and they turn it into something else using the same bricks, and sometimes a couple extra. So this is the Black Falcon Knight's Castle. What this actually is 3 of the 3-in-1 castles, which I have the built castle here. This is the 3-in-1, built as the castle. But this is 3 of those put together, made its own interior and everything, and redone and re-imaged or reimagined as something else. Turned out pretty cool. I like it. So then, like I said, this is the 3-in-1 as the castle. I was debating whether I was going to put it in as something else, but right now it is the castle that you can build. Hey Ben, how you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, so this, I was just mentioning that this is the 3-in-1 castle here, and this is the rebrickable version of that same castle, 3 of them put together. And that's what this is. This is a rebrickable Black Falcon Knight's Castle. I think it looks pretty cool. So over here is the arcade / Nintendo area. We got the NES, we got Bowser's Kart. Yep, castle. I think we have a couple more coming. And then we've got the TV with the Nintendo, Mario cartridge, obviously. Push and block here in the back. I think I'm going to move it over a little bit so it doesn't block the Atari. The Atari system, which my wife and I just finished, along with like Centipede, Adventure, Asteroids, old school case holder for the games, Galaga in the background. Of course, as we move over, we've got Pac-Man back there. We've got a customized Steeler Star. I'll turn on Pac-Man. I got to get the remote control from over there. My little mascot, which we're going to name. We got the Sonic set right there. I just did that last night. Hi, you are. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. And of course, Bowser is playing the piano now. It looks perfect. I actually had a little bit of mishap. We had, you see these little stands we had here. I tried to use something different, and the piano slid and ran into our bridge over here. And I knocked off the one tower there, so I had to fix it and stuff. So there's something for you, Ben. Someone had mentioned, like, hey, I have a Horizon Zero Dawn. Yes, please bring that. That's good for video game stuff. And there's an Overwatch. I can't remember his name. So this is our video game section. Yeah, turned out really good. I'll turn on the Pac-Man in a little bit. This is my wife's friends display. I am still working on finishing putting the people where they belong. Trying to get out of Bob's way. Bob is one of our lug members. He does lots of pictures and makes them look really, really, really good. So we've got, like I said, this is my wife's friends display. The only thing that's not friends is this. Is the Flower Fruit Mountain. We thought this was a really cool, like, kind of corner piece based on where she was setting things up when we first did it. And it just worked really well for, like, being like a whole tropical island type thing. So we did that and took out the monkeys, obviously, and works pretty well. And random friend up there doing a hike. Lots of things going on. Like I said, I still got to put the people where they're going because my wife's not here and I don't know where they all go. So working on it. Had to fix the zip line because my cat Pixie decided to chew on this and break it. So, well, you and your wife do build together. I've seen it. Just build more. We don't build a lot together. Obviously, I stream on my own, but she doesn't like to be on the camera. But, you know, encourage more. It was more like figuring out the display and stuff, and like, you know, like how things were going to be oriented and stuff. She does it under protest. That's funny. So again, a lot of people build, like, you know, things like I do. You know, like we do Castle, we do Nintendo, we do a whole bunch of other stuff, and like Friends is something that you don't see very often. And so every time we've brought the Friends stuff, a lot of little girls are like, "Oh my word, this is awesome!" So. You know, the Friends thing has turned into a really cool, in case you need to go to the bathroom, there's the outhouse. Oh, I still have to finish it. See, if you look, so we're going down here. I've done pretty good using the reference images. But then we got a couple vehicles in the water, so people are just floating along, so I just haven't found where they belong yet. So, but everything else is pretty much in place where it goes. And then we have a couple new things like the airplane. Airplane is new. These are Duplo, the two whales, but they worked out pretty good, I think. So, looks like the whale's going to eat the cat. Cat's surfing on its own. And then this is the boat, the big boat. All right. So, Bob, who I showed you just a little bit ago, this is his stuff. He's got the lunar lander here. Yeah, we might. This is the lunar lander stuff. Mars rover. I know Ben's going to be all over that. And then we've got the micro scale version of the city of Pittsburgh, which is absolutely fantastic. Bob, how long have you been working on this?
On and off for 3 years.
3 years that he's been working on putting this together. And it is a very, very good representation of Pittsburgh. And the coloring and stuff. The three rivers. Of course, the angle of the rivers is not quite 100% right, but what are you going to do with, like, that would be a pain. Like, even doing the 45 is tough. But
Think about the streets.
Oh, yeah, the streets. Yeah, the streets are not accurate. There's so many one-ways and back and forths and stuff in Pittsburgh. It's just, you know, be happy you have the buildings. But it looks at, this is funny because there's a little thing that says you are here, and this is actually where we're at. So if you look here, this is the windows looking out. That's where we're at. So You are here. And this is PNC Park. Those of you that know what PNC Park is, this is and always will be Heinz Field. They call it Acrisure Stadium. This is Heinz Field. Keith Harmon is asking, does Bob have a way to take PNC Park and upscale? He said maybe.
I mean, the basic layout's there, so
Yeah.
it's just a question of
I mean, he could.
deciding what scale you want to build it at.
Right.
Same with Heinz Field, right?
Yep. This is the Science Center with the submarine permanently there. They always said they were going to get, like, when they first brought the submarine, like they were like, oh, we're going to get rid of it. Like, eventually. Never went away.
Plus, they can convince them to bring the USS Pittsburgh here,
Oh, that would be cool.
which has been retired now.
Oh, that would
It's
actually
somewhere-
be cool.
Somewhere out on the West Coast, but who knows?
Yeah, so Ben, one of the people watching, said Houston did like a, let's see what he said. It faded away. Houston Brick Club did a micro scale like this as a group project to do it solo. Very impressive. This is Mount Washington, by the way. This is where the inclines. All right. And this is a better representation of what the incline is. This is the Duquesne incline. This is how you get up and down Mount Washington. Mr. Rogers trolley. Now, is this one motorized?
Yep.
Yep. Okay. And then this is a bigger version of what I was talking about, the Carnegie Science Center. So this, I mean, it's still micro scale, but I mean, like, it's bigger than mini micro. What do we call it? Like, this is like micro scale. This is mini scale, but it's not mini figure scale.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Somewhere in between.
Yeah. And there we go. Falling water. This is a better representation of falling water than the architecture set. I guarantee you. The water does not run though. That's
No lights inside yet.
no lights inside yet. Now this is cool. This is what one of our other lug members has done. It's another kind of micro scale version of Pittsburgh on a Pittsburgh bridge. So we've got the Heinz plant there. We've got the I forget which tower this one is in the middle. It's the one that has like the little arch that's there. I can't remember. Yeah, there's the Needle. There's the big green building. That's not Mellon. That's I can't remember. That's the UPMC tower, which used to be US Steel Tower, but it is no longer. And then PPG is right beside it. And then that's where we are. That on the end, that is the oh, can you close that? It looks like it's open. I think the front of that is open. Yeah, I think that goes. I think you have to push it a little. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I'll let him do it.
Yeah, I will leave it sit. Let
Yeah.
it settle as long as it's standing up.
But that is where we are. So now this is on one of our members. All her stuff is invisible. Like, I don't know how she did it, but she used invisible Lego. Just really incredible. I mean, like, hold on.
Remote switch.
No, she actually has been really sick, so the next day or so she'll be bringing her stuff. She does a lot of the Mario and Nintendo things. So this is a Hogwarts napkin or Kleenex box. Different little dioramas. Yes, yeah, exactly. Little diorama, someone with the goat. Someone has the goat. These are like the 16 by 16 little corner dioramas. This one's a really cool one. It's like the film noir. It's like done in all like the grayscale and everything. And then of course this is like overly pink. Like cupcakes everywhere and yeah. Oh, that's not here. I took that apart. That wasn't made for this. That was just for our lug contest. Yeah, I wasn't bringing that. This was actually Marcella's entry for the Star Wars contest that we were doing. This is the battle on Battle for Endor, them going against the Spider. Little Ewoks in there. And this, I'm not sure what this is for. I don't think it's done yet. I think they were working on it. They didn't bring everything for it yet. Looks like a docking bay though, kind of. Not sure. This is one. This is Tim Brown's. This is another Friends thing. We may put it over with my wife's friends if we have room, but this is like the new dog adoption thing. These are some of the pups, the buildable pups. Groot on a Vespa, which is pretty cool. Black Widow spider. Everybody loves spiders, right? Iguana, really cool. All articulated. This is the articulating snake. He falls apart. How many tables did we get? 1, 2. Well, it's more like we got the space. Like we have so many square feet, and then we fit in however many tables we got. So like, and there still is. I mean, we have some tables that we need to fill. So we've got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 tables here in this area. And then the train area is, well, you'll see the train area in a little bit. We've got classic 87 Monte Carlo. And then this is a customized M-Tron ship that Tim did. Pretty cool. Just something he did. There's something hanging down in front of me, so I'm gonna follow it. I don't know whose this is. See if you guys can guess by the time I get there. This is a Lieber crane. I'm not sure which one it is. I don't think it's the brand new one, but it's pretty darn close. It is giant. It is such a big set. And then we got some other cranes here with it that are Technic. But yeah. Smaller cranes, little Jeep there. Yes, you're right. That is stupid big. It is absolutely stupid big. But it does. Now this is cool too, because I like how like you can see this crane extends all the way out. Like it's got 3 sections that open up. So yeah. And we got some flowers in the back, like sunflowers, and then we got the orchid over there. Top Fin Dragster by Mike Bozzella, along with, I think that's Gravedigger. Yep, that's Gravedigger right there. And this Fire Seaplane. I know that one's a cool Technic set that they came out with. Speedboat or a race boat, a race sailboat. Now it says, I don't know if you guys have heard of these, but this is The Adventures of Michael John. Mike Bozzella is a author, and he does these books, The Adventures of Michael John, and he does, you know, different pictures and models and stuff from the series that he's done. Really cool stuff. And in fact, here he is. Here's Michael John. Space Race. Can't see his face. He's down there somewhere. But all his stuff. I don't know if you can scan on a video, but there you go. That's in case you're curious. This is his spaceship from the one book. So, good stuff. So this is a Yinzer yellow Steelers lightsaber. That's the Steel City Saber. And then this is the Dark Saber. And this is an Ancient Wilderness blade, so customized. Oh, you want to test the QR code? Okay, I'll give it to you. Hold on. There you go. Since I'm doing video, it should not do anything, but see if you can take a picture off. I think you can, because it's like doing it off the TV. See if you can do that. That'd be pretty cool if you can. I mean, it just goes to his website, I think, but still. It's scanned? Oh, that's cool. That's awesome. And this is Kylo's mini saber. We've got a motorcycle here, and then we've got, of course, Captain America's shield from Infinity. And we got Thor's Mjolnir, or as they say in the Thor thing, is Mew Mew. And apparently, he said that this has a light down here underneath, but obviously it's not. Oh, I can see the wiring down there, right there. So just to kind of light it up a little bit. So, all right, we're gonna sneak to the back. So, and just for the fun, in case any of you didn't see me do my Pac-Man, I got the remote here. This is the back of the Galaga, by the way. It's actually 3D kind of. You can like go either side. So, and by the way, any lug members paying attention? The stable's kind of open. So, all right, here we go. Nice thing is with the remote, I can just do this from anywhere, you know, within reason. But there we go. All right, let's turn up the volume a little bit. And we'll do number 2. So cool. I love that this worked out as good as it did for the light and sound. All right, now we'll do the more modern version. Got a little guitar riff going. And then we'll do the kind of the demo version. It just kind of sits there and has the lights going and stuff. It doesn't really do any of the video game sounds. It just kind of like chills there. So yeah, so we'll power it off for now. Come on. There we go. Because I have to point pretty close to it. So the other thing we're doing is we do a train setup for this. And we got train guys over there, way over there on the other side, doing a couple big displays. They're like model train people. But then we've got Lego model train stuff going on here. This is the back side. This is how you get in. We've got a bridge, which needs to be redesigned. They didn't. Josh, don't worry. We'll redesign it. We'll make it so it's better and more sturdy. Triangles are important. But a lot of this needs to be filled in. I don't know who, and again, lug people, if you're paying attention, we need modulars, we need to bring in other things. But the layout for this is pretty spectacular. Like, we got a lot of space here. And they did test it. The trains do go around nicely. So, oops. I think they messed up. I'm telling you, we were supposed to dig here. Got some random stuff in here right now. This is supposed to be the train yard, so this I can understand because it's mostly track and we'll just have random people in it. But yeah. Oh, is this the Pennsylvania? Oh, this is the Mon Valley Railroad. So this is obviously a thing for Pittsburgh. This is about twice as big as we did last year as far as like a train layout goes. It was probably this is about where it stopped last year and then just went straight across. But now we've got all this like sticking out. So I mean, like, we got a lot of stuff, a lot of room to fill. So hey, look, it's Mario and Bowser. That's awesome. It looks like he's a jump thing, like one of those things you go into and they go boing. So fast car. Oh, squirrels should not be driving. Person with presents that cannot see anything. Turtles eating pizza in the sewers. Does this go back? Yeah, this goes back and forth, huh? So we got the red stop here, the trolley. It looks like it does. Like, it should stop at the white, like it'll pause and then go around to the, like, switch direction. Sure, yeah, if you can turn it on, yeah. This is, yeah, well, he's gonna go around and turn it on. We got a little mini ice sculpture thing going on here. Bob is gonna turn on our trolley. If he can figure it out. I like how it has a question block on top. Let's see if it's going to do its thing. Oh, there we go. So it goes here, hits the red to stop, which is good because otherwise it would just run into that truck right there. And it should switch direction. Picked up people at the cinema. It's going to pause there and pick up people at the church, drop them off. Santa, Spider-Man and stuff on the roof pointing at each other. And it's going to come down here and stop before it hits back. Right before it hits back, it's like, oh, no, I'm going the other way. That's pretty cool. Oh, and that's why it has the question block on it. Okay. Be careful. The squirrels are plotting. The squirrels are plotting. Thanks, Bob. And now we've got the Steel City Lug train depot. Luggage. Well, those are treasure chests, so we got pirates here. And we got some road to fill in. More train track. I'm assuming there's a switch that's going in here. There's a gate switch that fills in there. Yeah. And then this
wasn't working right this morning.
Oh no. So this is the big incline that actually is motorized. This is Bob's creation also. And it's designed to go all the way. This one will go in. That one will get to the top and they'll stop and then they'll reverse. Boop. Just like the real incline. Here they go. Oh, look at that. It's nice when things work the way they're supposed to. Doesn't always happen. I don't think an incline has ever jumped the tracks. It's a little hard for them to do that.
Unless there's something on the track.
Yeah. Well, even then, they go slow enough, though. Duquesne incline. So that's the incline. You can see his little motor there. And what's the last thing we have here right now? So lug people, we have a lot of space to fill for the train because we have a huge area. Oh, this is the noodle shop. That's what that is. All right. All right, so you see all the big train layout we're gonna have that we need to fill. We've got a whole bunch of other models and such from various different genres and designs and different people and things, and we'll have more. I'll probably do a video Saturday when I'm here, just to kind of do an overview of everything. Once we have everything in here, but yeah. So there we go. That's an overview of what we're doing here at the Pittsburgh Home and Garden Show. This is the largest show of its kind in the country, and here in Pittsburgh. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. Really appreciate it. That's cool that the QR code works. We have other ones, like we have like this one. Most of these go to like the Steel City Lug to our regular page, but actually I think they all do because that's what we were displaying as. So yeah. So thanks for tuning in, everybody. I know whenever I end these lives on my mobile, it tends to, even though I have it set to public right now, as soon as I stop it, it sets it to private. So as soon as I'm able to, I will set it back to public and you can review it again and see if there's anything I missed. So like I said, the invisible stuff, this is amazing. The invisible Lego, she's got a huge tower here. Right there. Really cool. Yep, well, the show doesn't start till this weekend, so we got some time. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We will see you next time. Keep on building.